playmaking potential comes out from a lot of these champions, unless you can get good setup like this.
They have so much CC, and Hacker's here too, but it's Chocho who gets the kill, and what a play from FPX.
Yeah, the setup's just too easy. Yeah, we won't get to find out now. Oh, look at information. I mean, there's another pink ward there anyway.
It's so OP. But they knew earlier, and Jin Zhao cannot hit these dredge lines, but maybe the CC is still enough, and it is. Chocho goes down. It's sealed. Goes a little bit wide there from XQW, but still LGD on the board themselves.
Honestly, you might not need it between the knockups.
Comes Hacker on the back end. It should turn into a 2v2. There's the face field stolen, but moved out of by XQW.
It's about to be available for XQW as well.
Jump back in on. They get a little bit more damage on the Hacker. The Cyclone used. There's the Glacier Prison, and beautifully timed. It was all part of the plan here, Javada. As the timing comes up, and spicy.
Okay.
What about you? What was your favorite noodles? As we continue to look at the noodle fight. There's more noodles.
There's more
There's
noodles
so many
coming.
noodles.
There's a second noodle in the top lane now.
Okay, but the third noodle that's coming, that one's not a noodle. That's a sword that you're putting into a noodle pot. It's just not fair. I mean, Della just sits down for dinner. He's ready to eat. There's a sword in this noodle.
Actually, just because FPX are backing away from this, Care specifically, Tal's going to go before that Herald even charges, so they could look for a tier 2 instead. Engage even.
Jin Zhao finally finds somebody to hit that dredge line on, and it makes its mark. Now Fate sealed in. They're fighting a lot on XQW. The curtain call has come out. The fight is very split, but Shallow able to jump and skip over the wall there. LGD still in primary force with this Rift Herald charging through. Meteor cannot hit that Arctic Assault, but the charge is there. The tower is down, and maybe another catch out. Oh, Jin Zhao. He can't get it yet again. He hit the one in the team fight. It's an al dente noodle right there.
Yeah. I like this noodle pass.
We're probably going away from noodles. Oh my god, the noodle hurts. The other noodle is starting to hurt. LGD have completely collapsed though, and a little bit zealous have been FPX. They might lead to their doom. Two of them able to maybe make it out. Finding Jin Zhao on the other side. Care will just take down 3 members here. As on the other side, Jin Zhao left out. It's a trade.
Available, so they can technically repeat this. As soon as FPX
are they going to call the noodles? We get the engage though. Fate sealed here is huge from LGD. Hackers in the pit now. They have called the call of the noodles, and now FPX with a little bit of backline access, looking for LPC. LPC is getting a little bit low. He goes down. Chocho and LWX still alive. Soon to fall Shallow, and now it's a 2v3. Can they get it? Stun available for Chocho, but they're on to LWX. He's just a little Jin, and he's getting knocked up and stunned up everywhere. It's a bounce house from Doom, and a double kill for the al dente noodles.
Really gives you that information, and like you said, with LPC now having that third item, LGD is just going to go back to the exact same dance because they're even stronger than they were a couple of moments ago.
Curtain call is open up, and the engage is there, and that's not no clone. They've already found Xiaozahu, and now XQW goes down to Chocho's engage. Fate sealed back in, and nice wombo combos are paying dividends for FPX, and they get their own seal of fate there for the turnaround. And while Xiaoshu able to tank up a storm here, will only tank up for a matter of time, and FPX turn this game on its head.
On the LGD, as they exit the area, you can see Care got the depth charge.
This is a bit questionable there. A bit split up. Nice little engage on the other side onto LGD though. And that's 2 down already to FPX. What is happening to LGD? It's like watching the ravages of time take over in real life.
I'm so confused myself.
They had a 6,000 gold lead.
Oh, Chocho
of LGD are upon us as you get a big engage. The tower's already down, and they're just being eviscerated. XQW, in a desperate attempt, will not get the fate seal needed. And Meteor goes down to Hacker, and the final pieces to the puzzle of game number 1 are being put into place. As one more kill does not go over, the G8 does get popped from XQW, but FPX roar to life after 25 minutes and put the pain into LGD.
I feel like I've just watched the death and subsequently the funeral of LGD in 5 minutes, back to back in these couple of team fights. FPX, they're closing this game out. Nexus towers are gone. And that should be game number 1. Going over to them, LGD, that was a heck of a throw. They've got it.
There they go. Care knows. All right. And there we get the end of it. FPX. Again, what?
Whether or not LPC is also going to go lethally again at this game, as opposed to the on-hit again.
Yeah.
Not because of it kind of not working in the previous game. I feel like LPC was getting out of quite a bit of damage, but more just because of the early laning power that you can get out of that build, especially when you've got another 80. Perhaps just felt like the Sunderer wasn't giving him quite the sort of punch that he was hoping for at the one-item spike. Once he gets both of them completed, he's going to be operating the same, of course, but the Blade of the Ring King, a much stronger one-item spike now. Focusing on the Dragon.
Oh, Chocho going in with the Timbers. Nicely done. First blood to FPX. And that'll be Dragon as well.
Yeah. To come through. Just the setup wasn't quite there. First move came from FPX. Now, first move should come from LGD. Care.
Oh. Care sees the silhouette at the wrong time, and the sealed fate comes through for XQW. Going back, has the ignite on him. The Deadly Flourish doesn't connect. It is a kill going over to LGD, and now it's a 1-to-1 fight. Dalahu getting collapsed on. FPX are on the way. Can he survive? He's turning it back around. The engage from Care. Tries to go back in, but he connects on the Jin Zhao. Care chases him down. And now LPC, you got no support any longer. XQW, he tries to get one back, but there ain't nothing left for LGD in bot lane.
It just feels like a run back, doesn't it? The team fights are just playing out the exact same way. LGD are looking for one target. They don't manage to lock them down in this case. And an FPX just show up and out DPS them. Yeah, Xiaoshu's going to die underneath the tower as well. He might be able to clear out the wave as a zombie Scion, but Power's still going to die. And FPX, they get the fight, but FPX can be really, really happy to just, like you say, look for plays like this. Care now in Fog of War. And if someone steps up a little bit too haphazardly.
If there's anything he do, right through the middle. Meteor goes for his own engage. Does find it, chance the Crystal Arrow, and here comes the combo from LGD. The fate sealed on top of it all, and that's 2 quick kills.
It's just too hard all the way around. I don't know if he's really going to be able to do it without getting spotted.
Curtain Call comes out. Hacker trying to get the engage. Intense Crystal Arrow is traded. XQW, there's the flank. 4-man Cyclone. The Fate Sealed is responded to, though. LGD, they find one, but it's a back and forth fight here. We're getting back and forth. XQW will find more in LGD. They're TP in the mid lane.
On the solo lane,
no timbers, no nothing. LGD, they came there, come back to their own, down 2,000 gold there, and now they're just pushing on the Nexus. They should be able to finish this one, and we're going all the way to 3 to kick off our Super Sunday of week number 6. FPX versus LGD delivers.
What a turnaround. Finally, we get a much different draft out of LGD. FPX are effectively just running the same composition with slightly different puzzle pieces 3 games in a row.
Now, I do want to hone in on LGD because the biggest thing we've said the entire time.
As well. Just from Meteor kind of very fortunately warding that bush before he walked into it. Hello.
Okay, Chocho, he can't even get the stun off. He didn't even use anything. First blood to LGD.
Pretty mediocre pick into LGD and the composition, but they're always going to be able to blow up someone now. Look for the gauge.
Ooh, quick flash from Chocho. That should be the Rift Herald to Hacker, though they will contest it here. Meteor, he steals it away. And everything's going the way of LGD so far. Chains of Corruption does miss. Chocho gets a nice little stun, but Chocho's down. And a second kill goes to LGD. A third will too. The curtain call's not enough. Shallow can't get the damage. The repel there. Meteor's still alive. He finally dies to the smite of Hacker, but what has it brought? Nothing but destruction.
It's LGD, and FPX aren't interested in picking up this mid-tier 1. They want to contest
you
the
sure
Herald,
about
not
that
let it go for free. They don't want to let it go.
Hacker wants to contest it. He wants to get that steal that Meteor pulled off, but now his health bar is no longer anywhere near steal territory. The shot blocked by Chocho. What a wonderful goalie opportunity for FPX. As LGD, they will take that Rift Herald. And they should be able to move to mid lane. Timbers does get used, re-engage from Jin Zhao, though, and you've left yourself out and Care is gone yet again.
Yeah, it's just so unplayable.
God,
great
call. So impressive.
I just feel like LGD walked away with so much that they wanted in the draw. Fair amount of punch. And of course the Jays.
Engage. Oh! JoJo has found the backline access. That pivot did huge work, but JoJo, he's getting chased down. The hammer slam from XQW. He got the curtain call, now trying to do something. It is a split fight, but FPX, they have a bit of a health advantage, and Shalahu coming to collapse. So FPX actually do a wonder here and take a bit of a trade fight against LGD.
Oh. Yeah.
He almost dies to that. Like, the cast is there.
You know Xiaofu was just considering E-flashing, but Meteor coming back in with a little bit of health available to him with the front line of Xiaofu.
Maybe stolen it again. Is the nightmare there yet again against Hacker?
He's in the pit!
He doesn't get it, but Xiaofu does! The Rabbits are done! They're dusted! And they are dead! As a huge LGD presence in a 2-fight win!
That there's still a chance, because right now it's going to take a massive setup from JoJo, who has no plan.
They're trying to find it. They engage a little early. Who is still so far away. He make it. They've already lost JoJo. And now the shots from the accelerated shock blast will come through. Shalahu doesn't really have an angle. He gets Everfrosted down. Engaged from Jinzhao. And that flank meant nothing against the might of LGD in this series. Coming through. They have another minion wave. One knockback from Care. You haven't been able to find the bridge, though, that FPX were taking to the promised land. And LGD, while they do lose down, they're still looking back onto FPX, and they're starting to fall apart. There's more feathers left on that plucky Phoenix, and LGD will go up to 3 wins in their series of the spring split.